There we are.
Hello, Dina. Hello, Kirsten. How is everyone?
Hi, Dina. Hi, Kirsten.
Okay. Kirsten, did you say that you wanted a copy of the Fruit Stripes Afghan? Because I've got it typed up.
I want a copy.
Okay. It's like 4 pages long. Sorry. I'm sure I over-explained it, but I wanted to make sure it was well enough explained.
I'm sure you did great.
Okay, Kirsten, I will mail you one. Um, can you do Microsoft Docs? I know you can, Diana.
I would probably think Kirsten could too.
Well, I don't know. Some people use Macs, and if they don't have
Oh,
the right,
that's right. Yeah.
if they okay, cool, you're good. If you don't have the right conversion software, you're kind of just like, okay, what do I do with it now? I can't open it. Yada yada.
Right.
So, but anyway, I had been feeling poorly past 3 or 4 weeks. I apologize, but it sucks.
Hi, Anvita.
Hello, Anvita. I don't know if Mimi is back yet or not, or if she had an eye doctor's appointment or what. But I have some show and tell today. So, looky here. Mosaic crochet.
That is awesome.
Here's the back with just some of the patterns. And if you can do the Apache Tears, you can do any pattern in this book. So, here are some patterns.
Oh, wow.
And then you've got all of the patterns spelled out with the charts. The charts can throw me, but I'm trying. I'm really, really trying to be able to look at the charts and figure it out.
Hi, Kendra.
Hello, Miss Kendra. How are you today? And I just think there's one in particular that I so want to try. Let me see if I can find it. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hi, Melanie J. How many mosaic things have you made since we talked about that first one?
Me? A couple. Well, the fruit stripe Afghan is mosaic. The Apache Tears was mosaic. That purse was mosaic. This is one of the ones I want to try.
Oh, wow, that'd be pretty.
I've never tried the mosaic motifs. Ah, there it is.
Oh, wow.
But I want to. So I think I'm going to try one motif and see if I can get the hang of it. Aha. This is the one that I really want to try.
Ooh, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it is.
So I just think that I'm going to be doing a whole lot of mosaic crochet. And I did
Hi,
start
Nessa.
on hello Melanie, on tennis. Hey Nessa. I did start on tennis Havana Afghan. I figured why not? And so far this is what I've gotten done.
Very pretty.
And then I think there was some confusion on the kitty cat Afghan.
Hi, Mimi. Glad you're back. Hope
Hey,
your doctor's appointment went good.
how you feeling? Did he check your oil? Check under the hood and check your oil? This is, now I have been doing this kitty stitch since I was about 8 years old. So
I love that.
but it's going to be a rainbow blanket, but it's also it's fairly large. This is only half.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be rainbow, but in between each row of color, I'm going to have the white. And I wasn't liking how it was turning out. So, but then I took a look at it on screen and I'm like, you know what? I like that. So,
Hi, Zoila.
hello, Missy Z. Yeah, Nessa, well, you know, we are our own harshest critics. And I was just second guessing myself. But then when I saw it on screen, it's like, you know what? That is pretty. It does go good together. Hello, Beth.
Hi, Beth.
How is mom, Missy Z? What? Yeah, did they check the oil? Look under the hood, check the oil. So, and I got my hooks and needles box and I got my crochet society box. The hooks and needles I've been disappointed with in the past couple days, so I'm just going to cancel my subscription to them. However, the crochet society is once a quarter, and I think it's well worth it.
Happy birthday, Dina.
Yes, happy birthday, Dina. Goodness. I miss all the good stuff just because I get sick. Okay. There we go. Excuse me, I need to get a lens wipe because I sneezed.
So I just was showing Paula my poncho with Dee's pattern, and I'm not liking how the colors are looking that I put together. This one is Dee's yarn, the hand-dyed yarn. This is Gucci yarn. And then this is a different yarn, but I'm not liking this purple with the other colors.
I'd get a darker purple or maybe a hot pink. What do you say to a hot pink?
I do have hot pink.
I would say hot pink maybe, or a dark purple. But that's me. Everybody is different.
I have two hot pinks. I have Karen Simply Soft
Uh-huh.
or Big Twist.
They're both basically the same, about the same color.
Right.
Hello, Dee.
Hi, Dee. Paula, you're going to have to go out and come back in.
Oh, okay. Am I doing fun stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, be right back.
Because Paula said a darker purple, but I don't think I have a darker purple. And the darkest purple I have isn't very dark.
Okay, well,
there you go.
Okay, is this better?
Yep.
All right.
Better.
Cool.
You think they look close to the same, Zoila? Where'd that come from?
Yeah, I would go with a hot pink, I think.
Should I just
me?
Should I just add it to this purple, or should I rip this purple out?
That's me. I'm the one that said that the kitty Afghan was not looking right. Me, I would frog the purple and try hot pink.
But how is hot pink going to look with this pink?
Fine. I think it'll be pretty.
Okay. All right. Well, the thing is, I'm making this to give it away, so I want to make sure it looks nice and that someone else would like it, you know.
No, I didn't, Nessa.
Frog purple. Okay. All right. I can do that. And I might use the Karen Simply Soft, because Dee's yarn is super soft, and this Goucher yarn.
Oh, Goucher's yarn is always soft.
Yeah, so I'd probably be better off to use the Karen Simply Soft hot pink.
Yeah.
You think? Okay. All right, I can do that.
So. Oh, goodness. Anyway. Oh, my goodness. If that is the Goucher Metallics, I think I've got a couple of that color. Look, I'll have to check. But if it isn't the metallics, then I don't think I have any of it. Hey, Margie.
Yeah, I'll go on the website and look. Hi, Arrow Lover. Because like I said, I ordered it right after my mom died. I wanted to make some kind of a shawl or a wrap, because that was her favorite color. And I just haven't gotten around to doing it.
Thank you, Nessa. I will check that out. Like I need another mosaic project, but yeah, you know me. I cannot resist having 4 or 5 projects started at once. Yes,
was
how
it?
are the babies? How is the boy?
He has his nights and days mixed up. They've had
Oh,
him they've had him go in and get blood work every day that he's been home, um, to make sure he doesn't have an infection.
no, to make sure that they didn't overdose him on fentanyl.
Right.
Uh, I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, Diana, that I was so angry about that. I told James, I said, we need to go see Diana now. He's like, what?
Yeah.
And I
I'm
told
not.
him what they did, and he's like, oh my God.
Yeah. I'm not happy at all. That baby should have been born when he was ready. They should not.
Yeah.
They should not have tried to stop it. When my son and his wife were in the hospital, they went on a Friday, and the hospital said they try not to deliver babies on the weekends because they're short staffed.
So that's not the best part. Tell them what they did.
Yep. So Saturday and Sunday they gave her 3 doses of fentanyl, a dose of morphine, a dose of Flexeril, and a dose of Ambien, trying to make it so that she would go till Monday morning to have the baby.
Yeah. Flexeril.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you're giving birth, you want your muscles to cramp.
Yeah. Yep. Sunday morning at 8:29, she was dilated to as at a 9, and
They made her wait another full effing day.
yeah, yeah,
Now you see why I wanted to drive to your house.
yeah,
I agree with Dee. It's attorney time.
yeah. It's
You
just
need to
not
tell
right.
Michael to take his baby, take his wife, and get them to an attorney or call an attorney to come to their house.
Right.
Because I am infuriated on behalf of them.
Yep. The baby is real quiet when he first was born, but now Michael says he's up every hour on the hour, and that he's up all night long fussing and carrying on, and then the minute the sun comes through the window he goes to sleep, and he wants to sleep all day.
Well, that's common with newborns. A lot of newborns have their
Right.
days and nights mixed up.
Right.
But he has to go in every day for a blood test.
Yep.
That's them covering their butts.
That's what I said. Because yesterday the hospital tried to get them to drive an hour to the hospital to do the blood work, and Michael's wife said, nope, we're going to a hospital, or the doctor's right by us, and we'll have them do it. I was really proud of her for sticking up for herself there.
Oh, so she can pull up her big girl panties. Good for her.
Yeah.
I'm proud of her.
Yep.
Oh, Dee, I have not been that angry in a very long time.
Kendra, I think that's exactly what they're doing. They're wanting to make sure that, because they took him, as soon as he was born, they took him down to the NICU, and their excuse was that they were testing him to make sure that mom didn't have an infection and the baby got it. There was no sign of an infection.
They were giving him Narcan. Bet your money.
Yep.
They wanted to undo what they had done.
Yep. They the nurse had come out and told us that they gave her all that medicine to get her to relax because they wanted the baby to come on his own, and they didn't want her to push. They just wanted him to come on her own. It's like, who does that?
No, that's not even the mechanism of childbirth.
Right. Right. So I know it's that they were trying to prolong it till Monday morning so they didn't have to call a doctor in on Sunday.
Is she breastfeeding?
Yes.
Okay, here's the problem with that. She needs to have her milk tested. Make sure there is no residual fentanyl in it. Because fentanyl is one of the drugs that will cross over the membrane. Just like it crosses over the placental membrane, it will cross over into her milk.
Right.
So,
oh wow,
that's just another thing they screwed up.
Yeah.
But how long? When was he born? Monday?
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay. It should be out of her milk by now, but it will still be in the baby's system for 3 to 4 days.
Wow.
It's different for adults versus newborns, Nessa. Newborns, it's 3 to 4 days. Adults, it's 12 to 18 hours, I think. Yeah, we have been pushing for years. Is waiting for staff a new practice? I don't like to think about it because I just get really, really angry.
I've been being told that by them saying that to them about no staff on weekends, it's like as illegal as can be. I mean, when the baby's ready to come, the baby's ready to come. And they should never have put it off just because it was the weekend.
Oh, good Lord. I had nurses deliver one of mine. My husband almost delivered him.
Right.
I had 5 babies. 4 were natural. 1 was emergency C-section. So, yeah, they need to get to an attorney before they have any more time to cover their butts.
Right. Yep. Yeah, a lot of towns around us don't even deliver babies anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what? Are y'all supposed to go back to the delivery chair?
You just have to
On the
drive.
back porch?
The closest place to me to have a baby is 30 miles away.
I never would have made it with 2 of mine.
Yeah. And they tried sending her home. They tried sending her home Friday and Saturday. They were adamant that they were going to send her home.
She would have been better off.
Yeah, she would have.
They would have sent her home. She would have had that baby at home. Michael has training. He could have delivered his own child, and neither one of them would have been drugged up.
Right. Andy, when he was born, the cord was wrapped around his neck. And
that's because they let her lay in labor for so long.
Right. Yeah, Michael said they had them sign something. He said that he doesn't know if he can even talk to an attorney because they had them sign some kind of a waiver before he was born. I said, I don't think that affects this part, you know.
Yeah, one of our kids was, I didn't even have time to get my pants off hardly before he was born. Yeah, my third one was almost born on the way.
Because I don't think this deal with Michael and Hannah, I don't think it's a doctor issue. I think it's a hospital issue.
Yep. In Fayetteville, there are 2 hospitals that will deliver, And then there's also the children's hospital. And if it's a child delivering, then they take that.
Right.
So we only have 2 hospitals in the entire area. Both of them deliver, and the children's hospital will deliver.
Right. I mean, to me, they tortured her all weekend by making her stay in labor.
Yes, that was premeditated, Mimi. I don't think incompetence can be covered by a disclaimer either. No, I'm in Arkansas, Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Yep.
But every time I think of it, I see red.
Yep.
Because yeah, even with my emergency cesarean, they did give me the chance to uh, go into labor, but I just wouldn't. So my water broke. They gave me the chance to go into labor. They gave me the Pitocin drip, all that happy stuff.
Right.
But then the baby's heart rate started going down. So we did an emergency cesarean. Doctor said, well, we're going to give you a general anesthetic. I said, if you try that, I will get up and walk out of this hospital.
Wow. Mimi, I don't know what that is.
General, knock you out.
They gave her an epidural after all that.
Doctor told me, okay, we'll give you an epidural.
And the reason they let her have him when she did is his blood pressure spiked and hers dropped.
No, Mimi, Tammy, when he was born, they whisked him off to NICU to make sure he didn't have an infection.
Right.
I'm thinking his APGAR score was really low.
Yep. Midwives are the ones you see here.
Oh yeah.
Hannah said she had never even seen the doctor, she's seen the midwives, and Kaylin said where she went, she had to see everybody, each doctor and each midwife, because they didn't know who was going to be on call, when she goes into labor. And the midwife is the one she said was amazing to deal with, and luckily the midwife was on call when she went into labor.
Well, in Illinois,
yes, this is their first child.
Yeah, Narcan. That just irritates the crud out of me, because if the baby's blood pressure was elevated, they really didn't need to give him Narcan.
Yeah. Oh, wow, Melanie.
Yes, Narcan can cause liver and kidney problems. They need to keep an eye on that baby.
Yeah. And that's the sad thing, is we're not going to know if it affected him in bad ways for months.
Oh, yeah.
I know he's way more alert than Karma. Karma is so peaceful and quiet. She sleeps. She's awake. She's now where she's more alert than she was. But Bryson, he's alert. Right, Dina, it could be years.
Yeah, it could be, especially with liver or kidney damage.
Right. Yep. I asked them to make sure they got a copy of the itemized medical bills or medical records before they left the
Automatic medical
hospital. So
bills
I'm
too,
hoping they
because
did.
that would have the drugs that she was given,
Yeah.
or it should.
Well, and I told them if nothing else, just tell them you want it for the baby book. You know, you don't have to tell them what you really want it for. Just
Yeah, Kirsten, I agree with that.
yes, Kurt. Yeah, I do too.
But I'm just so angry.
Right. Hi,
Just,
Bridget.
hello, Bridget. Yeah, I agree with that, Tammy. No forewarning. Don't call them up and say, hey, I'm coming to
Right.
get my medical records. Just walk in and say, I want my medical records now.
Yep.
I want the medical records for my wife. I want the medical records for my son.
Yep.
Period.
Right. And my son had a good idea too. He said he's going to have them forward their medical records to the baby's doctor, who I think is going to be in the same building that Hannah's going to go to now too. So that will help because they're not going to, they'll read over the records, and if there's something that catches their eye, hopefully they'll bring it
No,
to their attention.
don't trust the hospital to send them the complete records, because they administered the drugs to Hannah.
Right.
And therefore, they're going to say, if we send that information, that's a violation of HIPAA.
Right. Oh, Kirsten, that's a good idea. Get the itemized bill from the insurance company.
Yes. I almost had to tear Cardinal Glennon down brick by brick when my son was in there. I'm such a sweet person.
See that, Dina, that's what I was worried about, is that if we didn't ask soon enough for the medical reports and stuff, that they would start changing things in it.
Oh, they probably already changed them.
Right. Yeah.
Yep, they need all the records. And if they have to pay for them, pay for them. Because somebody needs to be held responsible for this.
Right. Yes.
Right.
See, I'm not real sure what to tell them to ask for to make sure that they get everything.
Mom's medical record, everything from the minute she was admitted to the minute they were discharged. They
Right.
need it all.
Right.
Every drug administered, every test given, all of it.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go down and see him this afternoon, so I will definitely talk to him some more about it. But a while back, not everybody, but a few people were interested in doing a crocheted rug. So if you guys are still interested in that, I was thinking I could do a short video which shows the pattern and the supplies needed, and then we can start and talk about it next week.
You know me, I'm in. I'm always in for starting a new project.
Right. Well, no, I don't think a rug would take a whole lot of time.
Well, no, I was saying that they might refuse to give what was administered to the mom to the pediatrician, Nessa,
Right. Right.
because then they could claim that would be a violation of HIPAA.
Right.
Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I made sure and told him that we needed both. We needed from the minute she went to the ER on Friday or wherever she went and till they were released on um was it Monday or Tuesday? Now I can't remember, but
Hey, Gwen,
hi Gwen.
I'm so glad to hear that you're 85% better.
Me
We'll
too.
just cram that other 15% in there for you. Okay, Tammy?
Yeah. All right, I will plan on putting out a video this week about doing the rug.
Yes.
Um Monday makes I had some people asking about doing a another friendship Afghan.
Okay, we will, if we get enough.
Yep, because we need at least 12 people up to, what do we say, Paula? 15, 16?
12 to 15. Okay, if we have 12, the Afghan will be 4 by 3. If we have 15, it will be 5 by 3. If we have 16, it will be 4 by 4, which is the size that we made.
Right. Yep. And then we're thinking that nobody wanted it due around the holidays, so we'll have it due in January so that it's past the holidays.
Yep.
And that would give everybody like 5 months to do your 12, 15, or 16 squares.
Yeah. And if we get more than that to sign up, then we'll work that out. If
Right.
we have 20 sign up, then it'll be 4 by 5.
Right.
Or even if we only have 12 sign up, or 9. If we have 9 people sign up, it'll be 3 by 3. But that doesn't mean it has to stay 3 by 3.
Right.
You can make your own squares. What I personally would do would be the 3 by 3 of the friendship squares and then go all around it with my squares.
Right.
Just saying.
Yep. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Dina. All right, Beth, you're in.
Okay, now.
Right. So we have 6 people so far. So we just need 6 more or more.
Hey, Miss Bridget, I wanted to talk to you about making me a couple of cake cozies. Please, email me and let me know how much they would be, and I will PayPal you the money. Please and thank you. Yeah, we're talking about starting another friendship Afghan. Are you in, Dee?
Okay, if we get 12 people signed up, we will do a 3 by 4 square Afghan.
No, 12 is 3 by 4. 15 is 5 by 3. 16 is 4 by 4. 20 is 5 by 4.
Yes, Nessa, it's making the 12-inch squares. Oh, wow, Mimi. So sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's going to be the 12-inch squares, Mimi. Are you in?
Yep. And we're starting early enough that you can have them done before the Christmas rush.
Right.
So Dina's in.
And just like before, Zoila, any color. And how many will depend on how many signs up.
We're starting it real soon here. And then we're going until the end of January or the end of February. We haven't decided yet.
Acrylic only. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. No wool.
We're doing acrylic only because some people have allergies to wool. And Zoila's in. Yay, Zoila. Mimi loves crochet, or Tammy's in.
That's 10.
Worsted, yes, Kendra.
Yep. Any design.
Any granny square design as long as they're 12 inches.
Yep. The whole thing is we don't want anyone getting stressed out. We don't want anybody having to go out and buy special yarn. Use what you've got, make what you want, and whatever colors you want. Just the only rule is they have to be 12 by 12, and it has to be acrylic, no wool.
Yep, and this is for fun.
Right.
We are making a friendship afghan. We are going to make 12 by 12 granny squares, and then Diana will collect them, and everybody gets one
Of everybody's square.
Everybody else's square to make their afghan.
Right. Zoil, I'm glad you liked yours.
Yeah, we thought it would be apropos to let you know how much we truly appreciate everything you do.
Right.
So, Kendra, did you get Kendra?
Yep, I got Kendra.
Okay. I'm still pissed. Angry. Can you tell that's one of my favorite words?
Yeah, Dee said she's in.
Okay.
I got Linda Fisk, Renelle, Kirsten, me, Paula, Beth, Dee, Dina, Zoila, Mimi, and Kendra. Yes, and then I will separate and make sure everybody has one of everybody's, and then I will send you your squares.
Yes.
And you don't have to wait till January or February to send them. If you get them done in November or December and want to send them, you can send them. That,
and we would appreciate a postage paid envelope included. However, that's not a prerequisite.
Right.
Me and Diana will split the postage again. Yes, D will be done tonight.
Yes. Yeah. So right. Oh my gosh.
Pull his fast fingers. We can't help it, D. We love you. If we didn't, we wouldn't tease you.
Right. But she's super fast. That's no doubt.
I used to be able to crochet like that. And then I got old.
I mean, and if you can't afford to send a postage paid bag or something to help with shipping, don't stress over it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We'll get it mailed out. It's just,
it's just,
if you want to, it's appreciated.
Yeah, the only reason I said that is it would be appreciated.
Right.
This is not a prerequisite. Oh, come on, Nessa. You can sit down and make 1 or 2 granny squares a week, and you're still done by the time you have to send them.
Right.
Hey, cat naps.
Andy.
So, but like I said, if you can send a postage paid envelope, that would be awesome.
Right now we have 11 that's Andy.
Okay, one more and we'll have 12,
Right.
which will make our Afghans 4x3. Yay!
Yeah, Beth, I don't understand it either. I mean, she'll start something, and next thing you know, she's done with it. Oh, Henry's sneaking up to say
Sneaking up on
hi.
you.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Okay, Kirsten.
Okay, Michelle, we will let you know how many when we have all the people signed up.
Right. Zoila says hi, Henry. Dee says hi, Henry.
Hi, Dee.
Zoila.
And
Zoila.
Zoila. Hi, Christine.
Kirsten.
Kirsten. Why do I always get names wrong?
Oh, I just have.
Okay, Nessa's in.
I know.
I knew I could talk her into it.
Oh, hi,
Realistically,
Michelle.
if you do 3 squares a month, you're done by the end of January. Okay, so that's 12.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna stop. Drive my and I'm gonna quit bugging y'all.
Okay. Have fun.
Oh, Nana,
What?
you're a boogie.
Hey. Michelle plays hooky.
That's 13. Well, we know that Mark does crochet, but hello, Miss Nova. How are you, sweetheart?
Yes, Dina, you keep one of your squares for yourself. If you forget, it's not a big deal. I can put it in with yours.
They are due, Kendra, they are due by the end of January, or last time we had to extend it to the end of February. So we're giving you, this is July. So August, September, October, November, December, January, 6 months.
Right. If we end up with 12, Dina, but it's looking like we'll probably end up with 15 or 16.
Oh yeah, Nessa, that's what stopped me cold. It was like, which pattern do I use?
Hi,
So-
Nova. Hey,
No.
Nova, do you want to get in on the friendship Afghan squares? That's a good idea.
That's what I did last time, Kirsten. I made 20 and just shipped them all to Diana.
Yeah.
I'm like, here's extras.
Yeah, because we had a few back out at the last minute with the last one.
Yeah, but we had enough.
Yeah.
I told
we did.
Diana, I said, I can make more and get them to you by the time you want to ship these out. So. Miss Nova, would you like to join in our friendship Afghan? The basic premise is you make 12-inch squares. Do you have yours available? Yeah. Okay. Yay.
Yep, right here.
The basic premise is you make 12-inch squares, mail them all to Diana D. Okay. And then
We put them together and
yeah,
make
Diana D will collect them all and give every person that's involved one square from everybody's pile.
and you can put it together however you want
And mail
to.
them back. Yep. So Nova said, yeah, yay.
All right.
We are using acrylic worsted weight yarn because some people have wool allergies. So if you need help, if you need yarn, contact me or Diana D, and we will help you out.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw one of the ones that I made too.
And believe me, if you're having a really down day, if you have that laying by you and you wrap up in it, it does help make you feel better. It just kind of reminds you that there is people out there that care about you.
Yep. You get a little piece of love from everybody that participates.
Right. Yep.
So we have
a friend hug.
14 now.
$14. Yep.
One more person and we'll have 15.
Yep. And then we can stop it there, or we can keep taking names. It's up to you guys.
Yep.
Sure, Beth.
Sure.
We'd love to have her in it.
Right now, Beth's sister-in-law. I don't know what her name is.
Nancy, isn't it?
Okay, if you guys, she's in.
Yep, Nancy. And Mimi said she might know somebody that's in, and that would be 16.
Yeah, 16. We could do a 4x4 again.
Yep. Let me know, Mimi.
Denise E. But, well, if I see Denise E, I will ask her. You do the same, please. Anybody that sees Denise E. Okay, let me get a piece of paper here. Now, everybody saw my Fruit Stripes Afghan. So, that's a pencil. Pen. I need to know who wants the pattern other than Kirsten, Diana D.
Yes, thank you all so much. Yes, D, 16 squares. Everybody make 16 squares and send me 15 of them. And keep one for yourself. Oh, Nessa said she didn't see it.
Oh, hang on. Adam, let's see if I can talk him into it. I will show it to you all again. That Afghan?
That you had me put up today?
Yeah, sorry. He's like, Mama.
Don't worry.
All right. This is an Afghan that I made. And I called it my Fruit Striped Afghan.
Isn't that gorgeous?
I can't hold it all up. It's pretty big. This one, Dina. If you would like the pattern for this, I wrote it out. It is in Microsoft. So if you have an Apple, a MacBook or whatever, you will have to convert it. Okay.
So if you want the pattern, let Paula know and she'll email it to you. Nessa says it reminds her of Lifesavers.
Yeah. Well, Nessa, you're quite a bit younger than me. So there used to be a gum called Fruit Stripes gum.
Yeah.
And it was white and different colors of the rainbow.
Yeah.
So
Mimi would love the pattern.
Okay. Anybody else wants the pattern? Just email me. Okay. That's what it reminded me of, Nessa.
Right, Kirsten, it did. Michelle would like the pattern.
Okay. If I tell you what,
It might be easier that if you want the pattern, send Paula an email at this address right here.
yes, please.
That might be easier.
Yes, please send me an email. I will get the pattern out to you. Like I said, my big bugaboo is over. I already planned it out, wrote it out. So, but if I have the email in my box, I will remember to send it. I never thought of lifesavers.
Nessa says, do we call it fruit stripes blanket pattern when they email you?
Yes, please. Because that's what I named it. And that's also the title of the document.
Right.
So if anybody has a Mac or a MacBook or an iPad or an iPhone, I assume that you know how to convert a Microsoft document to whatever format that Mac uses. I'm not sure
I'm not sure either.
because my husband says that all Apple products are works of Satan. Well, he has to work on them, okay?
Nessa said she can convert it.
That would be awesome. If you can convert it over to a PDF, that would be wonderful. Email me, Nessa, so that I can send you the document. It's like 4 pages long. So you have an Apple? Can Apples use PDFs?
Yeah. Yeah, they can.
Okay. Then with a PDF, you're good, Dina. If you want it, email me at that email address and I will send them. Thank you so much, Nessa. Excuse me.
Was that the taffy, Beth? Yeah, Kendra, it would. Hi, Renell. Do you want to show your subscription things real quick before we're done?
I'll be there in just a second.
Renell, we're talking, we got enough people signed up for the friendship Afghan. So right now
Everybody will be doing 16 as of now.
right, 16 12-inch squares, acrylic squares. Whatever colors you want, that just no wool, it's got to be acrylic and it's got to be 12 inches. Hi, Diane Major. All right, don't forget Paula, sorry. Dee has her live tonight, and Danny Joe has hers after Dee. I think that's the only two, right? And then Monday is Monday Makes. If you have something you want to share, email me or send me a message on Facebook Messenger with a picture of the make. Uh-oh, Danny Joe canceled. She's not feeling well. Oh, I hope she gets feeling better.
Yeah, me too. It really sucks not feeling well.
Right. Oh, it's too bad. All right, and I will put out a video this week about the rug with the pattern, the link to the pattern, and the supplies needed. And then Thursday we will go into getting that started and everything. Okay.
Diane Major, did you want to participate in another friendship Afghan? Yep, any color. We found that the prettiest ones were mixed colors.
Yeah.
So
Oh yes, Dawn Aaron goes live before D.
Don Aaron, then Dee, then usually Danny Joe,
Right.
but not tonight. So okay, Diane. Well, you can. When are you moving? Because we're starting this now, but we're not finishing until the next year.
Yeah.
So January or February of next year. Okay, Denise is really busy on projects.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, no problem, Diane. All right, Nessa.
All right. So don't forget to email Paula if you want a copy of the Fruit Stripes Afghan. Look for my video sometime in the next week about the rug. Don't forget to go see Dawn Aaron's and Dee tonight, and then Monday Makes. If you got anything you want to share, send me pictures. And have a great week, everybody.
Yes, have a great week. We love you all.
All right. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.